In this video, I will show you how to massively improve your workflow by using Blender presets. The first thing I'm going to do is delete the camera and the light. I'm going to go to status bar under interface and turn off Blender version because I already know that, and turn on scene statistics so that I can optimize my scene better. Under themes, I can change the colors of many Blender properties. In animation, I'm going to change the default keyframe type from Bezier to linear because I use linear more often. The free add-ons that I use most often are Sapling, an add-on that generates trees for me, and Node Wrangler. If you want me to make a full video on add-ons, leave a comment. Under System, turn on your graphics cards. Since you probably have a different computer from me, your graphics cards will probably look different. Hit Save Preferences and close out the window. The Eevee frame rate is too low for me to work, so I'm going to switch to cycles. Turn on GPU acceleration, change the to 15, and change the render samples to 25. Change the light bounces to 3, turn off reflective and refractive caustics, and turn on motion blur. Change world color to black so I can have full control over the lighting in my scene. If you're a beginner of 8 months or less, do not do what I'm about to do. I delete the tabs because I know what they do and it's easier for me to switch to them without the tabs. But I think if you don't know what they do, it's important to see them so that you can experiment, unless it's scripting. Now, if there's anything you want to learn outside of these main tabs, press the plus button and look through the options. If there's something you see that interests you, click on it and then experiment with it later. At this point, close or scale any windows you don't need. I'm going to change the names of some of my tabs for more space. You can rearrange them to your preference. I'll add in a basic viewer setup in the compositing tab. Under interface, I'll bring up the scale resolution until I can just barely see all my tabs. On the top right, I'll turn on depth of field and cavity so I can see my models better. I could also turn on shadow, but on many scenes it kind of breaks, so I'm not going to turn that on here. Now I'll just repeat this step for the other tabs. The normal timeline is all these buttons, but the graph editor is better for keyframe animation, so I have this set up to use them both. Go to Files, Defaults, and Save Startup File. Now every time you make a new Blender file, it'll start with this file. This will improve your workflow, but to improve it even more, watch this video because I will explain to you how to make and use group nodes.